All right, how's it going today? Football day today. You see me with my Washington jersey on. We play the Vikings today. So, see the world. Houston Astros won the baseball championship. But why this is going on, y'all, I'm telling you, you guys, you need to be, if you guys are consciously aware or you maybe like, I don't know, military or veterans and so forth, got children in the military, family members or loved ones, you may want to pay attention to this, all right? While all these sporting events are going on, we're going to have the World Cup. So Korea, actually North Korea and South Korea, they're kind of acting up again. North Korea, that is. Just a couple of days ago, North Korea had fired 23 missiles out there in the West. They call it the West Sea. Okay. uh, and also two or three test missiles were fired from North Korea. Kim Jong Un is acting up again. So I guess in response, U.S. and South Korean planes, these are fighter jets, something like between 100 and 200 were dispatched out. Okay, as part of these training drills. Now let me tell you something. I'm telling you this from experience. I was in Korea for a year, 2004 to 2005. All right, I was stationed. If y'all know Camp Casey, I think about 20 minutes south of the DMZ line. That's the line, y'all, that separates North and South Korea. The militarization zone. All right, the cut to chase through the jargon. That's what it means. So basically, that's like the border. Okay, so the same stuff went on then. It's like periodically, excuse me, it could be like during Korean holidays or U.S. holidays, that type of thing, or if there's some type of summit. Okay, now there's supposed to be a summit coming up very soon out there. Then North Korea likes to act up. So in response, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's about egos, where both armies, they kind of buck up a little bit by doing training drills and so forth, and also the U.S. Army goes out there and do their field exercises, the Air Force and all that. Okay, the Navy, they're down in the South, Pusan. Okay, they may do a few light drills out there too. Okay, just to make their presence known. But based on what's going on down here, now I've said it before. I made a couple of videos about that before. I even know somebody that he used to be in the military, but he's contracting out there in Korea. That look, y'all don't want to take your training. It's nothing you want to take lightly out there. Okay, I think for many years, and the news has also said that politicians from NBC and NBC News, in which I've been looking at about these articles, they've been pacifying Kim Jong Un and his family, or his father uh, and his grandfather, for quite some time now. And the reason why is because I don't think that they're ready to deal with North Korea just yet, with what's going on in Ukraine, and before that, what's going on when they had Iraq and Afghanistan. All right. Now, when I was out there, luckily, there was some drills, but there wasn't as many drills. I don't know, um, maybe because of who was in office, or um, maybe the way that, and at the time, Kim Jong Un's father was the president. Okay. Maybe the way that he felt, maybe he felt good. So I was out there kind of like at a good time. I even got to visit the DMZ line and everything. All right. And there was no returning fire back and forth, because every now and then both armies return back fire back and forth every now and then. Okay. Uh, but there's nothing to take lightly. Okay. It's kind of interesting to see how this thing is going to pan out. All right. I think that Kim Jong Un does not want any parts, because I think that he knows what's going to happen if he gets out of line, you know, if any of those missiles hit South Korea or any of those allied countries like Taiwan. Now, back then, at that time, North Korea had the technology, okay, in closing to send a missile to Hawaii. Now, you fast forward that 17 years later, they can actually fire a missile far enough to hit the U.S., okay, or maybe like Australia. Well, I'm thinking Australia and probably Hawaii is probably close to the same distance, but now they have that technology, okay? Uh, so let's just see what happens, all right, amid these, I think it was a G22 summit. All right, somebody tell me, but there's going to be a very important summit coming real soon. So I hope you guys take your training out there seriously and, you know, and so forth. So let's see how this thing is going to pan out. Get your popcorn. All right, let me know what you think about the video. Somebody let me know something that maybe I missed out. And peace.